Okay, so talk to us about stress. So it's inevitable at times, and especially for new teachers. There is so much to prepare. There's new material to learn, resources to make, a room to decorate. It just never stops. And honestly, it can just be super overwhelming. I remember feeling like, just stop the semester. I just need to catch my breath for one day. Okay, so how did you navigate that? What did you face when you were really stressed? How was the stress for you?
Yes. When I first started, the stress was probably on like 1,000, and now
Mm,
my stress when I start, I still have a little stress like, okay, but it's probably at like a 10 now because I feel
mm,
so comfortable. So when you're coming as a new teacher, I totally understand that because I was that same girl a couple years ago, and now I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm like grown into a woman. Even though I was a woman, I'm like went from girl to woman as a teacher because as when I first started, I was the stress was, oh my goodness, it was crazy. I was like, the seats have to be perfect. When they come in, the students have to get their packet. The parents have to know everything from car line to what they can heat up in their lunch boxes or what is our hot lunch days look like. It was very detailed and it still is. But a lot of times now my second, third, and fourth and fifth year, I just was like, wow, I'm taking some of the stuff back and I'm implementing the stuff that's just the basics because these parents just want to know the little things. So my stress went from very high to very low quickly. I still have moments, especially because I do kindergarten, so I'm in charge of kindergarten graduation. So that is where the stress kicks in a little higher. But when you first start teaching, it goes down and down. I feel like as the months go on, because you realize you come into your classroom, you're becoming what your classroom is. So if I
right.
want to take something down, I don't have to go, hey, should I take it down? I can, well, I'm just going to take it down, which I love that. As a student teacher, when you're a senior in college, everything is, should I do this? Let me go
Right.
to my mentor and ask for permission. Let me see if this is good or not, because you're learning. And I feel like I am still learning, but a lot of times now it's like, well, it's all on me. And I can just say, hey, I
Yeah.
want to take this down. So the stress becomes very, very less. When the kids start back in August, I always feel that
Sure.
stress again,
Sure.
but it always dwindles each year. I'm sure when I start my next year in my 6th year, I'm sure I would be a little less stressed. But
Right.
I love seeing myself going from super stressed to, oh, it's not a big deal. And even my colleagues around me will go, wow, this is not as stressful to you anymore. And I'm like, no, I'm actually getting the hang of it. I can do this. And your confidence goes up.
Yes, which is a huge blessing for those who are listening who are about to start teaching and you feel like,
Yes.
I will be able. It does get better.